Hell yeah, alright. Video, 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 video space. Video talk, talking video talk, we're 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 talking video talk, talking video talk, we're talking video talk, we're talking video talk, we're talking video talk, talking video talk, we're talking video talk, talking video talk.
Bitch, we're talking with our
Weedy,
boy
woo,
Willie.
Willie.
You know he's got
Got
the
the shit.
He's dancing real hard. I know you'll never
You'll
get sick of it.
it.
He's got that
T-shirt,
got that long,
this long sexy hair.
You know he's about to take his shirt off, his abs so bare. He's got a six-pack. They call him Suburban Commando. He's a big motherfucker. And he's dropping it low. He's about to slap that ass, baby. About to slap it so hard. You ever seen this motherfucker running naked through your backyard?
Talking video talk, we're talking
Video talk,
Talk.
bitch.
We're talking video talk. Hey, we are talking video talk tonight. Yes, sir, my man. Yes, sir. And welcome to the show. Another video talk show. And this is an Easter special. Happy Easter Day to all of you. At least here in Finland. Tomorrow is a day off at the work, so I am allowed to drink a few more beers than usual. Never mind, yeah. Alright, hey, who's with me? Okay, Watford FC has to go to work, that's a bummer, but hopefully you will enjoy the show, even in a recording if you're gonna be watching that Monday. By the way, do you have a holiday in other countries? Like we do in Finland. We have, when it's Easter, there's a Long Good Friday, that's a day off, and also the second Easter day, which is Monday, that is also off. Hey, Film Fin, summer holiday starts now. Whoa, yeah, Film Fin, first time in a while. Gotta get so drunk, I'll have Vietnam flashbacks tomorrow. Yeah, well, you do that, my man. And remember that next Saturday in Finnish channel there is a Vietnam War movie special, so don't you miss that, because let's have some flashbacks all together. Yeah. Pupre! Oh my god, they're eating me. And who else is in the house? Kalevi Koskinen is also in the house. Hey, I cooked up this kind of a little show in my sick, twisted mind that it's gonna be a label spotlight. And as you can see here, I have the Eureka logo. So this show is gonna be Eureka Spotlight. And what is Eureka, you might ask? Well, it's a British label which is specializing in the mostly in world cinema, action, horror, cult films and stuff like that. Very much like Criterion Collection. And in 2004 they began their Masters of Cinema series, which is probably one thing that this show, this label is mostly known. And also they have released a bunch of film. They have released over like 250 DVDs and also almost nearly 200 Blu-rays. So you can probably guess that it's a major boutique label, if you will. And many people compare it to Criterion Collection for their Masters of Cinema series, which I have here. These are all numbered in this series, but also they have Eureka Classics Collection. And what's the other label they have? The Masters of Cinema and Eureka Classics and Montage Pictures. And that Eureka Classics was from 2014. This is probably one of their first classics edition, this Blackenstein. and then there's this Montage edition. I don't think I have any of the Montage releases. So my question to you is this. Which one, do you have any Eureka in yourself? Do you have Masters of Cinema Classics or Eureka Classics? Masters of Cinema releases or Eureka Classics in yourself? And if you do, what is your favorite? Please write that in the chat, or write it if you're watching this afterwards as a recording. Write it in the comment section so I can answer there. So let's do this. And Kupikeppo, holy my god, oh my god, €1 and 99 cents. Kupikeppo, cheers, you are the man. Hey, I forgot to take the booze off. I forgot to completely to take the booze in display. Wait a minute. So let's take some. I have my Koskenkorva licorice shot and also Koskenkorva raparperi, and that was rhubarb. If I go to England or to the United States, that is the only thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be saying rhubarb. Can I have some rhubarb? That's a funny word. Alright, I will have some rhubarb now. For Kupikeppo, €1.99. Thanks. Oh, holy hell. And also, every time there's gonna be super chat, I promise to take one shot. Don't get me drunk. I wouldn't want to be hangover tomorrow like I was this morning. 32 people watching. Could you hit that like button? If you want to do me a favor, hit that like button. I have many of their Japanese films they have released. Definitely favorite one is the late Michuguchi box. What is a Michuguchi? Michuguchi box. What is Michuguchi? That maybe these Japanese films are not that familiar to me. So can you explain what is Michuguchi? Need to get the Mothra limited box soon. So the idea in this broadcast, this label spotlight, is to go through my collection of them. Of what I have from that label and what I have from Eureka. And also my favorite part is gonna be we're gonna be checking their website, and I will go shopping, and you can tell me hints what to get and what I should watch, and maybe even what you would like me to do talk about in later episodes. So that's gonna be the end of the show. So God damn it, son of a bitch. Alright, I have Eureka in my collection. Not sure how many, but more than 10 for sure. Can't name any favorite. Well, Snake, please can tell me one of these. Let's say if we have the same films. I live in Sweden. Hello, Sweden. My father was born in Jyväskylä. You rule, bro. No, you rule, Satan pain. You rule, bro. Greetings to the Sweden, and I understand you had some riots over there. Hopefully they didn't affect your town. Some of my favorite Eureka releases says Hynde, Buster Keaton box sets, Bats of Glory, Repo Man, Punishment Park, Harakiri, Onibaba, The Great Silence, Genji Michoguchi, a famous early Japanese film director from 30s to 60s, said, "Oh my god, Bupre!" Bupre says, Bupre 2.1 says, Koskenkorva, yeah. Bupre is a man of many pardons and many vengeances, so I will have a vengeance to the society. Koskenkorva salmiakki. Yes, my man. Licorice Koskenkorva. Licorice vodka. My favorite, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. So let's start. Let's start from... Oh, no, not yet. Not yet we ain't. Not yet we ain't. Because Tutti Punti says 2 euros. Good evening. Well, I will take another one of these licorice bad boys. Alright, Snake Plissken has from Eureka Hammer and Amicus, the man who could cheat Death and the Skull, to name couple. Alright, I don't have any of those. Here's to you, Tutti Punti, thank you, 2 euros. That means a lot to me. 2 euros, that can mean a lot to a man. And guess what I forgot? Ukrainian candle. I will go get a candle. So here we go. Fortunately, I remember to buy these from the store, and I will light up every time Ukraine candle when there's this war going on. So hopefully, I always make a wish that I don't have to light anymore. Not that many of these anymore, but I don't think I will get my wish. It doesn't appear to be so. So I will keep lighting these and hopefully, let's hope for the best. Yeah. Alright. Satan Pay says, Angel Bro Kosken. My grandmother's name was Rahoha. I always said Raha, haha, and she got me money. Raha. Vina Raha Valtanaisia. Say that the next time. Yes, Bupre, you are quite right, my man. Make love, not war. Yes, indeed, Bupre. Yes, indeed. Oh my god. I forgot to change the topic. Oh, I was sloppy today. But that probably don't surprise anybody. Soja Makkara says 2 euros. I need to see that dancing seagull animation. Ain't that great? So I can do the dance for you. Thank you for 2 euros. Now I think I take the rhubarb. Rhubarb kosu. Rhubarb. Sweden and Finland forever fight the communism. Never agree with the red. Right on, bro. Okay, I think now we have done the introduction, so maybe now we can, start the show. Also, yes. Okay, let me put this on my display camera, and I have my Eureka collection, and the first one on my list is something called Blackenstein. Oh my god, I just love these things. Blackenstein. Oh, this is a blaxploitation film. Okay, Blackula. No, the Blackenstein was for display, and this is from Severin, but I was talking about Blackula. So in the 70s there was a boom for blaxploitation film, and they made a Blackula and Blackenstein film, and this is directed by a guy called wait a second, William Crane. And also the second one is directed Bob Kellyan. And this, yes indeed, this has two Blackula films, Blackula and Scream, Blackula Scream. It's a Eureka Classics collection, so this is not a Master of Cinema release. Here we have the booklet, which I have not read, but this contains information about Blackula, as well as Scream, Blackula Scream, and as you can see, oh my god, Pam Grier is also in here. Yes, here we have the posters, different illustrations of the posters. Yeah, that is great stuff. And what do you know? Here's somebody, and making about the author and stuff like that. And yes, this is an older release, probably from 2014 and 2015. So in the Blu-ray we have Blackula Scream, and also in the DVD disc 1 we have Blackula, and on disc 2 DVD we have the Scream, Blackula Scream. So it's a 3-disc edition. Yeah, alright. So unfortunately, yes, like I said, it's a little bit long time since I have last watched the Blackula, so can't really comment on the film, but yeah, I have watched this and also watched the Blackenstein, and I wonder why they didn't do a Mummy. Like, if they would have done Mummy, would that be a Bummy? Or Blummy? What would be the Black Mummy title? Or maybe they I don't think they did a Black Werewolf, so what that would be? Like, Were Black? Or Black Wolf? Or Black Man, Wolfman, Black Man, I don't know, but they really shouldn't done Bummy. And also Creature from the Black Lagoon. Wait a minute, there is a creature from the Black Lagoon, yeah. Okay, never seen that one, only Blackulas, so you need to see Blackenstein as well, and Blummy. And hey, I'm Heimischer, good evening people with movie taste, yeah. Yes, nice to meet you again. Nice to see you, I'm Heimischer. I hope that everything is fine in Germany. And by the way, I'm Heimischer. Do you have holiday tomorrow, like we do in Finland? And also, this question is also for Satan Payne. Do you have holiday in Sweden tomorrow? I would definitely Pam her Grier, if you know what I mean. I think I know exactly how you feel, Mr. Soija Makkara. Damn, those Koskenkorvas made me warm inside. Rhubarb. Excellent. Well, there is a movie, Black Mama, White Mama, so maybe the horror version could be Black Mummy, Vermummy. Yeah. Quite right about that. Einheimischer, and I am very glad that you also have a day off tomorrow. What you doing tonight? Are you drinking beers, or how are you chilling there? Except of course watching Videotalk. Black Kami. Oh my god. I think I opened the Pandora's box. Now there's gonna be variations of Black Mummy and stuff like. Keep 'em coming, keep 'em coming. And 20 people is liking and 40 people is watching. So hey, if you have not hit that like button, please hit the like button now. Oh shit, man. Yes indeed, Kossua, Nico 75. Which Kossu would you like me to take? The black or the pink Kossu? And also, holy hell, Philfin 2 years drinking from the same beer festival glass. Hey, do you have the same beer festival glass? Oh my god. Great beers. This is a Tampere beer festival. Kossu. Einheimischer is indeed drinking beer. It's the best you can do. Yes, indeed, it is the best you can do. Unless you can drink Kossu. That is even better. I took the black one. And for film win, I will take the pink one. Why I'm Mr. Pink? 'Cause you're... What's the rest? What's the rest? That's not kosher to say that word anymore, especially if you are on YouTube. Oh boy, oh boy. That hits the spot, man. Okay, moving on in the film business. Same festival is in many cities. Okay, tutti punti. I stand corrected. It's not a Tampere beer festival. It is in many cities. Next up we have something called Punishment Park, and somebody already said that this is his favorite Eureka release, and this is indeed a very, very good film indeed. This is directed by Pete Watkins, the same guy who directed an excellent film, nuclear war film. Excellent nuclear war God damn it. Excellent nuclear war film called War Game, and also an excellent like a satire of war making called Culloden. These two you need to see. These are brilliant films. And also you need to see Punishment Park. Now this is a like a pseudo documentary about a bunch of people that they are, the cops in the United States, in the dystopian United States. This is probably set in the near future or something. They are confined in this camp called Punishment Park, and the cops are telling that you have like a so and so hours to run away. If you can make it, you get free, and if you're not, we are gonna be hunting you. We're gonna be shooting you down like fucking dogs. This is a very cleverly made film, and at least it's been a while since I watched it, but I think I would need to see this again. If you have not seen this, this is a strong recommendation. And this is the first one in this show called from the Masters of Cinema series. Let's see what's inside there. Come on, let's say it's what's inside there when you turn it. That's what you want to do, right? Okay, we have the booklet, something from related to Punishment Park. I have not read this. I'm sorry to say it. I have been lazy on this. I need to correct my evil ways and read this booklet, because I think this contains very good information about the Punishment Park, because this is an important film. Filmfin need to see the Punishment Park and Culloden. I cannot recommend anymore, because these films are excellent. By the way, Punishment Park and War Game is available on BFE Blu-ray, which I probably have shown in the Nuclear War broadcast. And this is available from Eureka, from Eureka site. What do we have here? We have Blu-ray and we have the DVD. So it's a 2-disc release. Excellent film, excellent release, and you need to see this. I concur. The Ninja Trilogy is my favorite Eureka release. Laine Lauri says that. Okay, I don't have the Ninja Trilogy. What films? Is there Revenge of the Ninja and Enter the Ninja and Ninja 3 The Domination? Are these the films in that box? And what I was gonna say, is it Master of Cinema, or is it Eureka Classics or Master of Cinema series? Alright, moving on. Let's put that goddamn USB stick away, and my post stamps are also, they don't need to be in the picture. Okay, next film in this list is called Twilight's Last Gleaming. This is like a film about this let's say who was the actor in the Burt Lancaster, one of my favorite tough guy actors. Burt Lancaster plays this Air Force general in the United States Air Force general, and he hijacks a missile silo and he threats the president of United States, played by the always awesome Charles Durning. He threatens the president that if he doesn't tell the truth about the Vietnam War, he's gonna shoot off the missiles, and they are, as far as I remember, going to Moscow now, thus starting a nuclear war. Now, this is a first film from Robert Aldrich, a veteran film director, and I have not probably seen any other Robert Aldrich film, at least that I can remember. This utilizes this kind of a split screen technique, which is kind of neat, but overall maybe I was expecting a little more from this film. This was kind of a slow moving, and it doesn't really amount. Maybe I was, because I'm a nuclear war buff, so maybe I was expecting a little bit too much from this film. But yeah, it was an okay film, nevertheless. And this is a Master of Cinema release all again. And let's take a peek at the booklet of Twilight's Last Gleaming. Yeah. Nice. And another booklet which I have unfortunately not read. But yeah, stills from the film. And this is Charles Durning. Probably, if you're not familiar by the name, maybe when you see him, it indeed rings a bell. And here's Burt Lancaster. By the way, have you guys ever seen The Swimmer from Burt Lancaster? So we have Blu-ray and we have the DVD. This is not as good film as Punishment Park, but kind of forgotten film. So if you're a nuclear war film buff like I am, you probably need to check this out as well. Line and Lowry have seen The Swimmer, and 10 out of 10. It's a mesmerizing film. Swimmer is a mesmerizing, excellent classic film that needs to get more attention. It was released on DVD in Finland, something with a name called Kimallus, which means, in English it means sparkling. But I have never actually seen that DVD out in the wild. But I know it is. I know it exists. It is on Videospace if you want to check out the cover. But yes, Swimmer, top notch. Maybe some other day I will talk about The Swimmer in more detail. Yeah, oh yeah, fuck yeah. Alright, so moving on in the Eureka collection, Master of Cinema brings a film called White Dog, and here I have the Finnish release from SL, the sick video label Valkoinen Koira, which means White Dog. Now, this is a film from veteran film director Samuel Fuller, who is maybe best known from his war movie, Big Red one. Maybe not the best known, but that is something that comes to my mind first when I think about films of Samuel Fuller. So White Dog is an interesting, very unique tale about this woman who accidentally runs over a dog, and the dog survives, and this woman kind of like takes the dog in her custody and starts taking care of it. But this dog has a strange ability that it is trained to attack the black people. So it is trained by some racist asshole, and then the lady takes it to the black dog trainer, played by this cool guy, Paul Winfield. he starts to train this dog. This film is very anti-racist and very unique film, and I strongly recommend this White Dog. It may not be the best movie ever, but I don't recall a movie quite like this. I don't recall ever seeing a movie quite like this, White Dog. So I don't know. It's a hard film to even categorize. Is it a drama? Well, not necessarily. Is it a horror film? Well, no, it is not. It's a strange and unique film, man. Kind of like a word mesmerizing would be an okay word for this. I highly recommend you take a look at White Dog if you have not. Maybe most of you have probably not even heard about White Dog. And by the way, this Finnish VHS release, this kind of gives it like a appearance that this is a horror film. So I can imagine that in the Paramount or what was the studio that made this, they probably didn't know Paramount Pictures. They probably didn't know how to market this film because this is such an odd film. So they kind of went like Cujo style marketing with this, but I think this is more suitable cover this Masters of Cinema release. Okay, White Dog is awesome, says Santeri Paju. Yes, you're quite right, sir. Swimmer is coming from Indicator. Is that a fact? That is about time. Is it gonna be like this special edition box, limited edition box? Because if it is, I may have to double dip that shit. Because that shit is fucking wicked shit, man. But fucking dip, I'm gonna be so fucking dipping in that fucking... Okay, I'm cursing way too much, so... I will probably double dip if it's a limited edition from Powerhouse Indicate. Sorry about the curse. Okay, the booklet... booklet of... White Dog. Okay. This guy clearly needs more booze. Alright. Once again, a booklet that I have not read, but highly recommendation. Videomannen Kismo, hello to you and greetings to Norway. And nice to see that you are on board on this show. And you love this film, as do I. Yeah, DVD and Blu-ray. Highly, this is a good set if you want to get it. And hey, by the way, I forgot to mention in the beginning, I am by no means with the obviously not with Eureka. I am not paid to do this show, so this is not like a commercial. This is a show that I am doing to explore different labels. So if you thinking that I'm paid to advertise it, no, that is false. All right, moving on with the great releases from the Eureka. Oh shit. What the fuck we have here? Eureka, Il Grande Silenzio. And this is from Masters of Cinema. And this includes also within the slipcover. This slipcover is limited edition. Probably this has already sold out, but let's go in the homepage in the Eureka page to find out if it is already sold out. And this is Master of Cinema number 257. Does anybody of you, maybe most of you, if you have Eureka, you probably have Grande Silenzio. So this includes the limited edition, includes the slipcover and these theatrical, what are these, lobby cards. Yeah, and also this double-sided poster, but I probably showed this already when I unboxed it a few months back. But let's show this poster again. Nice. Din 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 din. Okay, Great Silence is a Western film directed by Sergio Corbucci and starring Luigi Bistilli and Jean-Louis Driginant and Klaus Kinski. It's like a snowy Western about this small snowy town. I don't remember the name of the place. But this place is plagued with drifters, and the mayor has hired this very vicious hired gun played by Klaus Kinski to hunt down the poor people around. And then there's this Silence, a man who can't speak because his throat has been slit when he was young. So he is going around and shooting thumbs off from the bounty hunters that so that they cannot practice anymore their profession. Yeah. Grande Silenzio. Now this is indeed a great picture. Masters of cinema. And we have also the booklet here. Let's see the booklet. And in my opinion, if I had to pick one, this after Sergio Leone's Dollar Trilogy and Once Upon a Time in West, this is probably the best spaghetti western there is. Italian western. So this is a newer release, so it doesn't anymore include DVD, it only includes the Blu-ray. And I have to say that this release is way more better quality than I have the Finnish DVD, and the picture quality on that is quite shitty compared to this Eureka release. Now I heard that there's also the French 4K release. But what I heard is not that English friendly, and I cannot comment the picture quality on that disc, but I can comment that this picture quality is fucking awesome. And the film is 5-star film. 5-star film any day, and I strongly recommend, especially if you are a lover of Italian spaghetti westerns, you're gonna eat this. You're gonna eat this up. I guarantee that. They should pay you. Yeah, Eureka should send me some money after this transmission because I'm such a great looking YouTube personality. I deserve millions of euros salary from this stunt. I was being sarcastic. Santeri Paju says, love Samuel Fuller's movies. White Dog is probably my favorite of his. Yeah, it's a good choice. Vanska says, White Dog, it's like a horror plus dark version of Jäniksen Vuosi. I don't know what is... I have never seen Jäniksen Vuosi, so don't know. Does that movie include animal cruelty? No, you probably mean White Dog. No, it didn't. It didn't include any animal cruelty, as far as I remember. Fortunately, yes, that is a good thing. Absolutely. Great cover. Sad the picture is too dark. Do you mean Grande Silenzio or White Dog? But the German Blu-ray is even worse. Once again, do you mean Silenzio or White Dog? Eureka is one of my top 3 labels. Just love the strange releases that they have great picking films I never seen. Yes, that is also very true. Most of the films that I consider myself, I'm a movie buff. I know a lot from films, but Eureka is one of those releases, like Vinegar Syndrome, that they put out this stuff that I have probably never heard of it even. So that is always a good sign for me too. That rolls on something like Klaus Kinski could do in real life as a professional. He'd be like shooting down poor people. And also, Videomannen Kismo says that Eureka is doing great horror films. Yes, indeed. Gabolini limited edition is sold out, but there is more basic version coming up. Yeah, from Il Grande Silenzio, yes. Paul Conway, hello. Great for film noir, double indemnity, crisscross this gun for her, human desire, and awesome woman in the window. I never even heard about those. Heppo, damn, I forgot this show. Well, looks like you are in luck because you are here. So you have not forgotten this show. So remember to subscribe the channel and also hit that bell button to order the alerts from upcoming shows. Alright, can you do also me a favor and hit that like button if you joined this show just now, so we can get likes up to 40 people, that there is 40 people watching. Okay, moving on, couple of more releases I have on the shelf, and this, oh shit, this is this. It's a double feature, Master of Cinema number 241 and 242, The H-Man and Battle from in Outer Space. Ishiro Honda, a Japanese director who is more better known of his Godzilla movies, but he also did other science fiction films in Japan, and H-Man is one of them. So let me go to my notes to see what is this H-Man all about. Well, because I have to read the back cover because I really don't remember what happened in this film. It's been like when this got released, it was probably last summer. I watched it 10, so I can't remember. In Tokyo, a mysterious radioactive liquid is dissolving people into slime sentience, seemingly indestructible blobs of destruction. Part Japanese gangster noir, part gooey body melting horror. The H-Man is one of the most unique science fiction films of the 1950s. Yeah. Quite frankly, I don't remember too much. Only thing I remember that the special effects were way better than 50s Blob, and also there were many special effects, and it was like a kind of like a mixture of a spy film and a horror film. So yeah. And Battle in Outer Space. Now this is a loose sequel to Mysterians that I have here, also directed from Ishiro Honda, and here, lo and behold, this is the very rare Finnish release of the Mysterians. Now, isn't this a great cover, or is it not? Because these Mysterians, now, I have not seen this on sale for like in years. So, and this was also the most expensive VHS tape I ever bought. I remember I bought 100 euros from this tape, and that's nothing nowadays, but in that time it was something. So I think this is way more worth than 100 euros, this Mysterians VHS tape from Gerrit Video with excellent cover. But Mysterians is about these aliens who attack Earth, and this thing is the Battle in Outer Space is a sequel for that film. Okay, this doesn't have any giant monsters like the Mysterians have a giant monster, but this didn't have any giant monster, but this had very cool looking miniature work in its execution, and yeah, lots of war fighting with lots of miniatures exploding. So that's just gotta be mesmerizing, isn't it? So that, in my opinion, this Battle from Outer Space was a better film in this box set. Do you guys have this Japanese science fiction double feature? Let's see what's inside there. Let's see what's inside there when you turn it right. Okie doke. Let's see the booklet first. Come to think of it, I have not read any of these booklets, so I suck. The H-Man. Yeah. Ooh, Molecular Man terrifies the world. Ishiro Honda, life in film from Godzilla to Kurosawa. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. So a couple of essays and stuff from the movie, and we have the Blu-ray from the H-Man and Butler from Outer Space. No DVDs because this is a newer release. Yeah. Filmfin says, damn, another release I need to get. I know that Filmfin, you are a very large Japanese film. In general, you are a very huge fan of Asian cinema, so kind of surprising that you don't already have this Ishiro Honda box. But yeah, go get it, if you are a fan of Japanese science fiction, so you need to get it. Charles Bronson, Hard Times, essential, right on. What do you think about the fact that they put both DVD and Blu-ray? Well, that was the style of the time. So maybe they were thinking that, of course, they were thinking that not many people have Blu-ray players. So if they're doing this dual edition, so it's no reason that you don't have to, leave. You don't have to left this release in the shelf if you don't already have the Blu-ray player. So I think it's the same thing is gonna be happening in the 4K Ultra HD. Not necessarily within 2 years, but let's say after 3 years, I think we're gonna see more of release that they are only on 4K. Very much like the Arrow Videos limited edition. They don't include anymore the Blu-ray. So I think that is the way of the future. But yeah, I don't need the DVDs. If they contain DVDs, I don't need them. So it really don't matter to me. Yeah. Filmfin asks if I have watched any Yakuza movies. Most of are released by Arrow. Great bloody action in most that I have seen. Well, I gotta tell you, I have not seen that many of Yakuza films. You're probably referring to the old Yakuza films from the 60s and 70s. What was the one thing I watched? It was released by Japan Shock Video, but I don't remember what was the title of that. Okay, never mind that. But if you're asking if I have seen the Arrow Video release, the older Yakuza films, no, I have not. But I do have seen, of course, all Takeshi Kitano films. No, I love those. My favorite, probably from Kitano, is Sonatine. I have seen that actually in cinemas, and I remember that music is so profound, It is so, like, how do you say, haikea. I lost the, I don't remember, what is the word in English, like, I don't know, if somebody can translate haikea, put that in the chat. Hey, Hynde says, a couple of more Eureka releases I'd recommend. Ace in the Hole, Two-Lane Blacktop, Medium Cool, The Friends of Eddie Coyle, The Incident Salvador, Rumblefish, Flesh and Blood, 3 Days to Condor. Well, sir, what do you know? Here I have... Oh, shit! Paul Verhoeven's last film before he went to direct United States RoboCop and Starship Troopers and Total Recall and stuff like that, Basic Instinct. The last European film, Flesh and Blood, was this from year 1985 or 86, starring Rutger Hauer and Jennifer Jason Leigh. Now, I have the plastic wrappings all here and wonderful slipcover, and this is kind of surprising. This is not Masters of Cinema series, and I don't know, this is not any series of Eureka. Why is this not a Master of Cinema? Are you telling me that Paul Verhoeven is not a Master of Cinema? Well, he most certainly is. Melancholic, yes, melancholic. That is the music. I would describe the Sonatine's music, yes. Yes, Flesh and Blood. Yes, this is an excellent medieval action film. Here we have the booklet. Let's check out the booklet first. Flesh and Blood. Cast and crew, originals in our essay from James Oliver, original production notes, archival sales sheet, and stuff like that. Alright. The origins of Flesh and Blood. Very interesting stuff. Origins. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what is the origins of Flesh and Blood. Jair le sang. Los senadores de acero. Okay. Alright. But yeah, Rutger Hauer plays this like a leader of this gang of cutthroats in the medieval Europe, and they are invading this castle, and this Andolfini guys tries to invade the castle back, and then we get to see a lot of cool medieval warfare stuff, and yeah, it's excellent, and I think world needs more about this, like this, you know, like realistic medieval films, not wizards and dragons and shit like that, no fucking magic shit, only like real medieval warfare. That is awesome. That is very awesome. All right. But have you guys, you probably have seen Flesh and Blood, so what are your opinions about the Flesh and Blood? In my book, this is clear 4-star film. If you have not seen it, and especially if you like RoboCop and Total Recall, this is a very large recommendation. It's bloody good, clean fun, with lots of cool action, and Rutger Hauer, he is awesome. And fortunately, they even passed this uncut in the Britain, because before this, it was cut in the VHS and DVD, probably not, I don't know, was it cut on DVD, but in the VHS it was probably shortened this rape scene. And this is the unrated version, this is not the R-rated version, which is also cut version, so this is the real McCoy, and yeah, here we have. Yes, I gotta go check, get you also to show you the VHS. I also have, here we have very cool looking Finnish VHS, and this is also rarer than shit. Lihaa ja verta, Flesh and Blood from Nordic Video, an uncut release of the film. Nico75, you have read my mind once more, sir. I am a thirsty fellow. I will take now some kossu. Nico75, you read my mind. Okay, let's take the black kossu this time, my man. The black licorice kossu. No. This opens up the not arteries, but opens up the voice. Gabolini says, everybody in this movie is a jerk. Yes, you are you are correct. No, not necessarily Jennifer Jason Leigh, but every other, yes. Awesome. Vitun kova in Finnish. Evening to all, says Tupes. Hey, evening to you too. Filmfin says, agreed. Enough fantasy middle-aged films, more realistic movies, please, with all the misery and blood and gore. Hey, tell you what you need to see. You need to see Paul Verhoeven's latest movie, the Nun movie. What was the? Why do you have? What was the latest Paul Verhoeven movie called? I saw it on cinemas. Now that was another great medieval picture. So it's not necessarily about action, but also like plotting in a monastery. So if you like Flesh and Blood, I think you're gonna like that also. Benedetta, thank you, Einheimnisle. Benedetta, I saw that like 2 months ago in a cinema, and that was probably the first time I went to Niagara, the local small cinema, since the pandemic, if you're not counting Cinemadrome Festival, but yeah, that's my story. Yes, Filmfin, check it out, and all others. If you have not seen Benedetta, check it out. Hey, 46 people watching. That's a very good record for the this show. But usually there is like 40 people, roughly under 40, but 47 people. Yes, that is great. Could you do me a favor and hit that like button if you like Eureka, and if you like label Spotlight, and if you like Flesh and Blood. How do you do berry booze? What do you mean, how do I do? I don't know. I go to Alko and I buy it. Okay, one more thing. This is the last in my shelf. Oh shit! Check this baby out. Check this fucking thing out. It's a limited edition of Mothra. And this is sold out. It was probably sold out immediately. I bought this from my local film store, Viiden tähden Leffadivari, back in the day when this was new. And Mothra, yes, this is a Toho film. And was this also directed by Ishiro Honda? Yes. And this is a weird thing, by the way. So you can see that it says here Ishiro Honda. But here it says Inoshiro Honda. If you can see it. Okay, take my word. It says Inoshiro Honda in this cover. So there's two different types of writing this name, Inoshiro or Ishiro Honda. So I remember that previously when I was watching these Godzilla films, it always said Inoshiro Honda. So that I don't know which one is the right way to say the name. I don't know. But hey, Inoshiro or Ishiro's Honda Mothra Toho film, and this was the most expensive Toho film when this was made. And this Mothra is like this butterfly, a giant butterfly, and in this film we see this Mothra in its larva definition, like a worm-like definition, that worm-like shape, and then it hatches, and it hatches like this very huge, goddamn, like a size of battleship sized giant butterfly who shoots lasers from his eye or mouth, and yeah, it's great. And this Mothra is controlled by these two very, very small ladies. It's a weird picture. And always when you think about the Japanese monster films, you start to think about, is there annoying characters? Well, there is a child character, yeah. That's always a bad sign. And also there was a jokey kind of like a news reporter man. But fortunately, neither of these characters are not that annoying, which is surprising. But sure enough, Mothra takes its sweet time to get going. But once it gets going, the special effects are really astounding. If you're a fan of miniature scale models and giant monsters, now this is definitely a cup of tea for you. I have not read the booklet, and this is a 60-page booklet only available on this limited edition set. And did we have a poster? Yes, let's check out the poster. Poster of Mothra. Now, isn't that a work of art, or ain't it? Mothra, mightiest monster in all creation. And the other side is a Japanese poster. Yeah. Let's check out the DVD also, special edition Blu-ray of Mothra. Maybe this is not my favorite film of Toho giant monster film, but it was okay. I would give it 3 stars, and this is definitely a must film if you are at all into this genre. You know, if you like Gamera and Godzilla, you probably gonna need to check out also the Mothra, and we have the reversible sleeve as well. And this is Masters of Cinema, and this is number 214 of Masters of Cinema. Yeah. Have you guys seen Mothra? Do you want to see Mothra? Hello Willy! Elokuvamies says, hello Willy! Mothra is cute and the ladies are... says Filmfit. I meant to ask from Berry Boos if she's doing okay. Like mitä kuuluu Mariakossa. I'm not gonna sing. This is an English broadcast. I'm not gonna sing a fake song made out of a Finnish pop song. Mitä kuuluu Mariakossu? Täällä puhuu juoppopossu. No joo. Okay. The theme is so catchy. When I watch the movie, I must sing the song for days. Funny thing that I don't remember Mothra that this had any kind of special theme, but I don't know. I don't remember that, but I guess it's good if it gets you singing that for days. But this is a very good looking set. Do you like it? I have the J card here attached as well. Showa Monster songs are so catchy. Alright. Hey, that is my Eureka collection. Do you guys have any of the same films that I had? Ishiro Honda box, Mothra from Ishiro Honda, Flesh and Blood from Paul Verhoeven. Do you have any of these? And Grande Silenzio. Do you happen to have the White Dog? Holy shit, something happens. White Dog and Twilight / Gleaming, Punishment Park, yeah, very good. And Blackula and Scream, Blackula Scream again. So that is my very humble Eureka collection. So the next part of this broadcast is to go out and see what's in the Eureka website. White Dog and Twilight and Blackula Snake Plissken halves. I'm Heimlicher. I'm very thankful to Eureka that they released a lot of Sammo Hung and Yen Biao movies, and of course German silent film. I love German silent films. Yes, but now let's go and see in the website what's going on in there. Let's put out this camera 2 away. And let's activate this window. Yeah, you can see the window right there. So about Eureka Entertainment is the leading independent distributor of classic silent early films in the UK. Its catalogue also contains world cinema, action, horror, science fiction, India dramas, Hollywood classics and comedy and thriller films, as well as a wide selection of TV titles. Yeah. 2004 they established Masters of Cinema series, and that was actually a website called Masters of Cinema, and they somehow got in connection with Eureka guys and started to do like this collaboration with the Masters of Cinema and Eureka. So that kind of gave birth to the Masters of Cinema releases. Do you know what is the first Master of Cinema release? I can tell you, but does anybody know there? Any of you know what is the first release ever? And that was released in October in 2005. Videoman and Gizmo says, I had my biggest haul last month for my updating in my movie collection, so the video was pretty long I put out. Next month will be smaller. Hey, I need to see that. I don't think I have watched that one. But still got very cool editions. Hey, I gotta go see your movie, Videoman Gizmo. Are you gonna do live broadcast, Videoman? So probably nobody is guessing anything. So the first release in the Master of Cinema release was something called Sunrise, and it is a German silent film directed by F.W. Murnay, and it is from year 1927. And it was also re-released in 2009, reissued in Blu-ray also. Yeah, but let's go check out what we have in Eureka. Okay, browse all. And as you can see, I don't have that many Eurekas, so I am open for suggestions, recommendations, and also let's talk about this film. If you have anything to comment about any of these films, please put that in the chat. So let's talk about this. This is a video talk after all. Videoman and Gizman doesn't want to do live because I don't want to show my stupid face. No! Hey, if you don't want to show your face, you can do only voice live and show like you could do like this. You know, you could do it like this. Hey, I'm Videoman and Gizmo, and this is Punishment Park, and this is an excellent film. You catch my drift. You need revolver. Hopefully you are talking about film, not an actual weapon. So Vampire, and this is a silent era vampire film directed by Carl T.H. Dreyer and from year 32 France. Oh, is it a silent film? But nevertheless a very old film. Now, and Eureka is also doing these wonderful limited editions, and yeah, maybe this is probably not my cup of tea. Any comments on Last Hurrah for Chivalry, Hand of Death, two film by John Woo? Okay, let's see them, because I remember seeing it. I kinda check it out before, but yeah, Last Hurrah. Okay. I have not seen Last Hurrah for Chivalry, but I have indeed seen Hand of Death. It is starring Jackie Chan in one of his early performances. As far as I remember, it was not that great of a film, but this indeed looks like a great box set, however. But yeah, a decade before he would change action filmmaking forever with Better Tomorrow and Killer, director John Woo was directing martial arts film for the two biggest studios in Hong Kong, Shaw Brothers and Golden Harvest. Yeah. But yeah, I think it was pretty forgettable, this Hand of Death, but yeah, it was a very shitty pan and scan version, the one I saw, so it could be better. And especially this looks like a very good release. Do you have Night of the Creeps? Yes, I do, but I don't have it on Eureka release. I have it on Region A release. It was from Sony Pictures Entertainment. But yes, I know Eureka has also released Night of the Creeps. Let's check it out. Night of the Creeps, oh yeah, dual edition. Not a Masters of Cinema, but a very great looking release. And probably the extras are exactly the same as in the American release. So I don't think I'm gonna be double dipping this, no. Presented for the first time in the UK in this deluxe edition, Night of Creeps features the original director's cut and host of special features. I recommend 3 Days of the Condor, Seconds, Coming Home, Salvador Harakiri, and The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. Yes, I have seen the 3 Days of Condor. I probably watch it from the Yle Areena, a Finnish national radio, national television. Okay, so somebody recommended for me Revolver. Sergio Sollima stars Oliver Reed. Oh my god. Sergio Sollima and Oliver Reed. Okay, I'm gonna be pre-ordering this bad boy. This bad boy goes into the basket. And hey, it's an interview from Stephen Trower, author of The Nightmare USA. Great stuff. Limited collector's booklet featuring new essays from author Howard Hughes. Okay, probably not the millionaire. One covering the background to the making of Revolver and an extensive piece of Ennio Morricone's Eurocrime soundtracks. Yeah, okay. Makes Death Wish look like wishful thinking. Okay. Instead of Last Hurrah, I would recommend again Full Alert, good Hong Kong guns blazing action. Well, did I watch this? It was Ringo Lam's film. Did I already watch this? Oh, it was some other, maybe it was City on Fire that I watched from Ringo Lam. Now, that was not that action-packed, the City on Fire. Well, let's see, what is a Dreadnought? Yuen Biao, Brian Leon, from 1981, a martial arts film. Yuan Bu Wing expertly blends majestic action sequence with super physical comedy. No super physical comedy. I say no to Asian comedies, especially Hong Kong comedies. I'm a little bit prejudiced against those. Film says Guaidan is also high recommended. You know, I have never seen it. I know the film, and I think it has been not once but twice seen in my hometown Tampere in a movie archive presentation, but for some reason I have always missed it. Hey. Film Fin, you read my mind. You certainly read my mind. You look thirsty. Cheers. Hey, Film Fin, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm getting a little bit tipsy right over here because all these strawberry Koskenkorvas and licorice Koskenkorvas. Now you see a genuine Finnish drunk in action. And that's not a pretty sight. So if there's any children in the in that side of the camera, please go away now. I seriously doubt there's any children watching my show. Hopefully not. I worked on a big Chinese comedy. I loved the production, but the premiere was so terrible. Ha ha ha. I did not understand the humor at all. So weird. Yes. It is the cultural differences, because I don't understand. To my eye, Chinese and Asian comedy, it looks like very childish. It's not even joke, you know. But I have yet to see a very good Japanese, or no, not Japanese. Do they even make comedies in Japan? I have never heard about Japanese comedy. Probably they do. But you know, I have yet to see a good Chinese comedy. I have never witnessed that. This is gonna be ugly, Snake Pilsner says, yeah. I guess you have Nosferatu already. Actually, I don't. I have seen that, but I don't. No, I have the VHS. I have the Finnish VHS of Nosferatu. But this silent era films, they're really not my cup of tea. I understand that they are very important films, but they're probably something that I want to watch them, because if I want to see a silent film, I gonna attend a live screening where there's this live music. I have actually been in 3 such showings of, was it Nosferatu or was it Phantom of the Cinema, of the opera, that they showed in my hometown Tampere in Niagara. They showed a live music screening of the film. That's excellent. That's the way to enjoy those pictures. House is a great comedy with a lot of satire. Okay, never heard of that. Also, Save the Green Planet, never heard of that. Pupre says, I'm a child, I last a while. You can't conceive the pleasure of my smile, Neil Young. Okay. Hey, Knockabout, another Chinese film, another Fast and Furious Kung Fu comedy. Okay. Classic, directed by Sammo Hung, Millionaires Express. Knockabout features a cast of martial arts movie legend, including Yang Bao, Brian Birdie, Lang Kar-wai, and Lar Kar-wing, along and Hung himself. Okay. So limited edition it is also with J Card, and yeah, great looking box set. I never even heard about the film, but yeah, I don't think I'm not start collecting comedies. So here we had Great Silence Standard Edition, and yeah, I had this is sold out, this limited edition, and this doesn't include the slipcover or the booklet or the lobby cards or the poster. So this indeed includes the collector's booklet, 36-page collector's booklet. So I was talking trash once more. So yeah, if you are not already have the Grande Silencio, I think this is a great purchase. Now I gotta have a sip of water. Don't be shocked. Hey! Now this is going to my basket. Three monster tales of science fiction terror. Now I am a buff of 50s science fiction, so this is something that I do need to have. A trio of chilling science fiction tales from the vaults of Universal Pictures, starring a number of genre legends, including Lionel Atwill, Lon Chaney Jr., and Grant Williams. Yeah. The first film is Man-Made Monster, and the second film is Monolith Monster, and what was the third film? Monster on Campus. So, 3 films at the price of 1. A bargain. And that is in my basket now. In Japan, they do not make comedy films per se, but instead it's a huge on television, and Japanese comedians have the most popular TV shows. Okay. I wonder if they're funny. Run for Love is the international name of the film I worked on. Okay. Great stuff, man. Cost over 100 million euros. Okay. And had many of China's biggest stars in it. Einheimisen says, it's great with the live music. Watch Golem with that. Yeah. By the way, great release from Eureka. Okay. 20 million saw it on cinema in China. It was a big success, but maybe the second worst movie I ever worked on. so I take that you was probably not the fan of Chinese comedy cinema. Okay, John Crawford, Johnny Guitar. Okay, probably not my cup of tea. Odd Couple, is this a comedy? Also, widely considered the greatest classical weapons movie ever made. Odd Couple stars Sammo Hung, Lar Kang Wing, and Brian Birdie Long Kar Yan. A classic tale of rivalry and vengeance. Okay, any recommendations on this? 70 from the year 1979. So Eureka seems to be very fancy on Sammo Hung. Hey, JAA says also I recommend Wake in Fright. I do have Wake in Fright, but I have the Draft House film, Region A release of Wake in Fright. That is an excellent picture. So let me show you Wake in Fright. Now this is an this is an Australian film. It's about this teacher guy who misses his train, and he kind of like gets stuck in the outback, Australian outback, and he starts drinking, and then he goes in all these weird adventures. When he's drinking and he gets to fight a kangaroo and stuff like. It's a very disturbing film. Very good film, very disturbing film, and yeah, a very unique film. Check it out if you have the chance. It is from the director of First Blood, Ted Kotcheff. I recommend this. But yes, I don't have the Eureka release of this because I have the American release of this. Wake in Fright is a perfect hangover film. Yes, it's kind of a lesson that you shouldn't drink booze, man. film him has googled the movie and Chang Zui is the only name I can recognize. Don't know much about the Chinese cinema anyway, but a huge fan of Zhang Yimou. Yeah, Wake in Fright. But Odd Couple, I don't know, maybe not. What is a Midnight? Is this also an Asian? No, this is a Korean film. 2021, South Korea. Kwon Oh-seung has directed this film. Any do you guys any of this? Do you know? Do you know? And Weekend at Bernie's did was that also from Dead Kotcheff? Hey, Sammo Hung, Skinny Tiger and Fatty Dragon. What do you know? It's gotta be a comedy. From year 1919, Sammo Hung invokes the spirit of Bruce Lee in this high-energy action tribute, playing a cop obsessed with the physical legacy of Little Dragon. Alright. Limited edition in 3,000 copies. Well, this looks a very good box set. But since I don't know anything about the films, I'm not sure I'm gonna get it. Same director as the Squid Game was this Nightmare. Midnight, I mean. Karloff at Columbia. Okay, these includes The Black Room, The Man They Could Not Hang, The Man with 9 Lives Before I Hang, and The Devil Commands. Okay. 34 to 42 films. Maybe I'm not that big of a Boris Karloff fan, so maybe it's a pass for me. Hey, another Sammo Hung films, Warriors 2 and Prodigal Son. And also another limited edition set. God damn, there's so many of these Sammo Hung limited editions. So if I would get them, man, if I'm gonna get one, I need to get them all, man. Yes, that is my point. I'm Hamisha says, if you're not into Hong Kong comedies, I would say Sammo Hung and Yen Bao movies are not your thing. Probably you are quite right about that. Lionel Lauri says, some great movies, The African Queen, Under Fire, The White Reindeer, a Finnish movie. Yes, I do have that on Finnish DVD. Lucky, Harry Dean Stanton's The Very Last Work. Yeah, I remember that Lucky was in the cinemas when it came out, but I did not see it. And I'm pretty sad to say that. I would like to see that, but somehow I forgot about that. But let's move on. Sunshine's Bright. Okay, older film. Buster Keaton, complete short films. Yeah, Buster Keaton, he's a legend, and I understand many of people like it, but not maybe my cup of tea. Or maybe some films that I don't necessarily want to have in my shelf. Not that I don't like, Buster Keaton, but like I said, not necessarily my cup of tea. And here we have the sold out releases of Il Grande Silenzio, like this one here, I showed that you already, and of course Mothra, the standard edition. And hey, this is the film that FilmFin was recommending for me. Full Alert, Ringo Lam. Should I take this in my basket? Full Alert. FilmFin, sell me this in one sentence. You probably have said many times that I need to see that, but yeah. I will put this in the basket for store. Hey, Cinematic Vengeance, limited to 2,000 copies. Okie dokie. So this has like a shit ton of films. It has 8 Kung Fu classics by director Joseph Kuo. This name does not ring any bells to me. but 8 films and 46 pounds, so it's gotta be a deal, right? So which movies we have here? This is so damn small, I can't see shit, man. 7 Grandmasters, the 36 Deadly Styles, World of Drunken Master, Old Master. What is that? Shaolin Kung Fu, Shaolin Kids, 18 Bronze Men, 18 Bronze Men. Hey, I do have 18 Bronze Men. But yeah, probably the one bad thing about this, if I would buy this, then I had to watch them all. So 8 Kung Fu films, not as popular, well-known films, so a bit, I don't know, bit tough sale for me. Better than City on Fire. City on Fire is more for Rauli. If you don't like it, I will buy it off for you for original price. Okay, let's do a deal. I will watch it, and then of course I'm not gonna be forcing you to buy anything, but I'm not in the habit of selling anything that I have bought. It's too much hassle, but I will take it and I will watch it and I will talk about it because it's for you, man. Film Fin. Why not? Hey, Sabata trilogy. Well, I have to say that I have seen first Sabata and probably the second one, and these are not the best of spaghetti westerns, Italian westerns, so probably something that I am not too keen to get. But do you have what's your opinion about the Sabata starring Lee Van Cleef? What is this sweet thing? 2020. No, the new films are a no to me. Maybe The Lucky would be something that I would really enjoy. But yeah. Okay, let's check out the Duel to the Death, another Hong Kong film from 1983. Jin Siu-tung, the guy who directed Terracotta Warrior, among other. Didn't he also direct a Chinese Ghost Story as well? I really like Chinese Ghost Story, so if Duel to the Death is similar to Chinese Ghost Story, maybe this is something that I would consider. And this is also limited edition J.O. card slipcase featuring new artwork by Darren Wheeling. What do you guys say about the Duel of the Dead? Prophecy. This I do have on VHS and on DVD. 70s animal horror directed by John Frankenheimer, and it is from the late 70s, so this probably they have probably taken under consideration all the cliches in that genre and made a film about this mutant bear. It is caused by the toxic wastes buried in the nature, and then there's this mutant bear that is attacking people. As far as I remember, it was an okay film with Talia Shire and Robert Foxworth. Graphically violent piece of environmental horror from director John Frankenheimer. Prophecy comes to Blu-ray, first time ever, on UK. Yeah. Does anybody have this? This is probably a good reason, a far better release than on the Finnish DVD, probably. It includes a bunch of extras as well. But maybe I am happy with the DVD as from now. Alright, hey, Sammo Hung, Millionaires Express. And this, I know, this is a straight up comedy. And Far East meets Old West in this iconic action-packed adventure from the inimitable Sammo Hung. What does that word mean? Inimitable. Hung plays a lovable rogue who teams up with the incorruptible sheriff Yen Bao to save their hometown from certain destruction. Okay. So I understand this, the Millionaires Express is some sort of a classic But I have not seen it, and I hear this is more comedic, so maybe I, you know, concentrate getting something else, maybe. So, because after all, I cannot get everything. And even if I could get everything, there wouldn't be any time to watch them. Hey, Film Fin, Wild Shirts, that was the film that I watched. And it was on Made in Hong Kong VHS. I watched this and I really didn't care about this film. Now, it was more like a drama from Ringo Lam. And there was only action in the end. This was not my favorite, to say the least. But tell me if the full alert is better than Wild Shirts, because you have probably seen this too. And there was nothing wild about this Shirts, because it was more like Chow Yun-fat taking care of this little girl. Hey, Encounters of the Spooky Kind, another Sammo Hung film, another Kung Fu classic. So you gotta catch them all. It's a limited O-card slipcase featuring artwork. So, oh my god, there's so many of these Sammo Hung films. But is this some sort of a parody of... No, it can't be, because as far as I remember, Chinese Ghost Story was made in the late 80s, in the end of the 80s, and this is made in the year 1980, so this cannot be influenced by Chinese Ghost Story. A defining film of Hong Kong genre cinema, Encounter of Spooky Gun blended kung fu special effects and Chinese folklore to invent a whole new subgenre of Asian cinema, the Jiangxi film, which only a few years later would spawn the more iconic and hugely successful Mr. Vampire. Okie dokie. Hands of Orlach. This is a Robert Wien film from Austria. I have seen, this was one of the live music screenings that I attended. Spooky Kind was pretty good, but it requires quite a lot of understanding Asian culture. Yeah, and I am not a guy who is known to understand Chinese culture. Time to Die. Chui Hark film from 2000, Hong Kong action thriller. Okay, could be interesting, but as you can see, Eureka has put out a lot of Asian cinema. Hey, somebody recommended The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. Now, this could be something that interests me. Richard Burton, and from year 1965. Okay. Academy Award nominated Richard Burton is as superb as Alec Lama, whose relationship with the beautiful librarian Nan, played by Claire Bloom, puts his assignment in jeopardy. Okay. So, do you recommend this? Is this some sort of like a Cold War agent story? Well, it says here, a Cold War spy on the final dangerous mission in East Germany. Hey, director Martin Rudd. YAA recommends. Okie dokie. Well, I will add this to the basket. All right. The one-armed boxer. This is probably Shaw Brothers presentation, if I'm not mistaken. Jimmy Wang Yu, 71. Maybe I'll pass this. Russian Raid. What's that? Hey, Jackie Chan's My Lucky Stars Standard Edition. I have seen My Lucky Stars and to put it mildly, I did not care for too much of it. One-armed boxer is crazy. Love that film, says Einheimlichler. Would you recommend this to me? And what do you mean by crazy? A top martial artist who, after incurring the wrath of local gang leader, is attacked by a team of deadly mercenaries and has his right arm violently severed. Yutun trains his remaining arm to be stronger than ever and goes on a rip-roaring rampage of revenge. Rip-roaring rampage of revenge. Now there's a tagline. Featuring multitude of unique, inventive fight scenes against opponents from around the world, including Japanese and Okinawan karate experts, Tibetan monks, and Thai kickboxers, and Indian yoga experts. One-armed boxer is one of the most influential and exciting martial arts. Okay. Why not? Why not? Why not? Hey. The price just got lower. £12. It's not a bad. Film says, I liked Vultures a lot, but biggest drag was too many story boring points. Full alert, you might enjoy more. Okay. Einheim can't explain this movie in English. It's just crazy, brutal and wild. Okay, it is in the basket. Okie-do. View. Was this a Russian horror film? Never seen it. Maybe I'm not necessarily gonna get it. But let's check one more page. And then goes check out the offers section. Limited sets of View, 3,000 copies. Hey, Night and Shadow of the Hawk. Nightwing and Shadow of the Hawk. I actually have Nightwing on Finnish VHS, and that was 70s animal horror. Okay-ish film. Not necessarily something that I need to get on state-of-the-art Blu-ray. But yeah, there's two films and it's £15. So, I don't know, man. Should I take this or should I not? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me think. I will put this in the basket and let me think about it for a while. Maybe I need to get some more salmiakki koskenkorvas and raparperi kossus to, make my mind. Because after all, when you're enjoying koskenkorvas, you might order, or you might more loosely order things. What is Mind Warp, aka Brain Slasher? 1990 from USA. Hey, director Steve Barnett. Hey, is this the same guy who directed the film The Aftermath? Sure as shit sounds like him. Steve Barnett. No, he was Steve Barquette, as far as I remember. No, Steve Barnett is the director of Scanner Cop 2, not Aftermath. yes, Film Fin, you're clearly trying to make me drunk, so I will order and pay myself, maksaa itseni kipeäksi, to buy films and make me go to the poorhouse. But Film Fin, here's pink raparperi booze for you, man. Snake Plissken says, you need Mind Warp. I recommend Second, says GRR. I recommend Second. It's directed by John Frankenheimer. I just like seeing the seagull dance. Hey, let me put this in the basket and go get me a new beer, man. Okie dokie. I have Alecock Premium Export 5% alcohol beer. So that is a potion that will definitely make me decide on whether should I buy a lot of movies or should I buy less movies. Go figure. Mind Warp was so horribly bad science fiction, Ville might actually like it. Okay, then this is definitely in the basket and stays there. Bruce Campbell and Angus Rimm is all in it also. Hey, was Angus Rimm the tall man from Phantasm? That name rings a little bit a bell. Bye bye, lots of movies, says Einari Keskiaho. Yeah. Maybe if you send me super chat, I will take booze and then I will buy. No, it's not a bye. Not yet. Okay, Mind Warp is in the basket. Yes, Angus Rimm was the tall man. Do you have VHS of Prophecy? Yes, I do have the fix. You wanna see it? Hey, what is Inner Sanctum Mysteries, the complete film series, Lon Chaney's Jr.? I have never even heard about this. Calling Dr. Death, Weird Woman, Dead Man's Eyes, The Frozen Ghost, Strange Confession, Pillow of Death. Okay. Weird. African Queen, Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn. Maybe somebody recommended this, but maybe it's not my cup of tea. And another films of Buster Keaton and The Don is Dead, Robert Forster and Anthony Quinn. Hey, I do have the VHS and maybe I have even watched this Don is Dead. As far as I remember, it was okay-ish. Mafia film. So, Once Upon a Time in China trilogy. Maybe these are two new Kung Fu movies. I'm not a big fan of those. Which year was this? It's starring Jet Li. 91, 92, 93. A little bit too sleek for my taste. So, here we have the science fiction film which I already showed you, but maybe if there's people who just entered the chat, here is this Ishiro Honda double feature, great release, funny films, and also let me show you also the Mothra. This is a great out of stock limited edition. So here you go. I talked about this earlier, and this is out of stock, but this was still in stock, this Ishiro Honda. Filmfin, go get this. City Hunter is only $14.99. No, not City Hunter, come on, man. No, City Hunter, come on. I do not like that film. It's stupid. Filmfin says, personally I don't care for kung fu films. The best is good 80s and 90s bloody Hong Kong action. Yeah. You mean heroic bloodshed films. Okay, so I thought this was the last page. Okay, let's quickly see this next page. Hey, Sleepwalkers. I do have the finished DVD. I'm pretty happy with that, so maybe I'm not gonna be getting that. Bride with the white hair. This was directed by Ronnie Yu before he went to United States and directed Child's Play films. 97.6 Evil, a horror film from Robert Englund. As far as I know, this is the only film Robert Englund has directed, and goddamn, this is bad. I have seen this. I think I had the DVD and I took it away because it was so crappy. Made in Hong Kong. Hey, Kwaidan. Here's the Kwaidan. But maybe I will go to see it in the... When it's next time in the... You know, I want to see it on big screen. You know? More Buster Keatons and Man Who Laughs. This is a creepy motherfucker. And as far as I understand, the Joker, he was, you know, like taken in the cartoon character for Batman, the Joker. It was taken inspiration from this guy, the Man Who Laughs. A Paul Lenny film, and it's from 1928. Yeah. Heroic Trio would be a nice release. I do have Heroic Trio on Finnish VHS, and it's a great film. I like it. That is one kung fu film I really like. Mr. Vampire. So this is some sort of comedy classic. But no. Alright. So, hey, the time is nearing 9 o'clock. So let's check out the offers page. So what kind of offers we have here? First, let's check out limited offer 2 for 35 pounds. Buster Keaton's, like I said, maybe Buster Keaton is a pass. And something like, I don't hate Buster Keaton. I like Buster Keaton, but maybe the films are such... So... Those kind of films which I don't necessarily need to have on the shelf. It would be interesting to see what Freddy has directed. Yeah, Freddy Krueger. Hey, Sammo Hung, the Eastern Condoms. The Eastern Condors, I mean. Not condoms that come from Hong Kong. But, yeah, I have... Actually, Sammo Hung's Eastern Condoms, that is a very good film. I actually have the DVD. It was the Region 1 DVD, which I got from one of my Finnish subscribers. It was a donation from me, and I watched it last summer, and it was very good heroic bloodshed films. Now, I don't know, I have not seen the Iron Fisted Monk and the Magnificent Butcher, but please tell me if this is something worth to watch, because I would like to get the Eastern Condoms on the Blu-ray release. Wanska recommends me to watch High Risk Meltdown starring Jet Li from the same guy who directed City Hunter, only it's far better version of that movie. Less childish baby slapstick, more adult-oriented raunchy comedy, and much more brutal violence and gunplay with lots of explosion. At least small country of people die in it. Okay, hey, that actually sounds very good. I actually have seen that in many times on the Finnish DVD release in the Divaris. Well, should I or should I not? Iron Fisted Monk and Eastern Condors fully uncut for the first time ever in UK. Vanska got the Finnish DVD. It only has English dub, but surprisingly, I'm very fine with it, and it adds a whole another layer of hilarity to it. You can afford it, so get it. This one is on the house, man. Let me take an advisory Koskenkorva. Hoo-wee! Let's add this to basket. Hey, come on, it's... Hey, I got some sort of a discount from it. Hey, 3 movies at £17. Not a bad deal, in my opinion. It's like under £6 per film. But no, I think I will pass Millionaires Express because after all it's 12 rated movie, so it's gonna be comedy foremost a comedy. And also it's a pass for me. There's Last Hurrah for Chivalry and Hand of Death, because I do remember that it was so bad, this last Hand of Death. Okay, let's go back to the offer space and see the other offer. 2 for £25. Okay, classics. Foreign Affair. Cockle Heroes. Cockle Shell. Okay, Crisscross. 5 Graves to Cairo. Nah. High Noon, a classic western. Gary Cooper, Grace Kelly. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, it's okay, but yeah. One Armed Boxer, that I already had, and also Long Day's Journey in the Night. I don't know. Guess these are more like classic. Hey, Al Pacino, Serpico, great picture, fantastic film. But I am quite like waiting this to come out on 4K. It's gotta come out on 4K. It's a classic. Like a legendary film that really made Al Pacino a household name. Yeah, there was Dog Day Afternoon. Which year this was? 73. No, there was Godfather before this, so Al Pacino really was a household name, even before Serpico. FilmFin recommends Serpico, but I do have the Finnish DVD of it, and I am waiting for the 4K. It's gotta come out on 4K. Yeah, Defiant One Done is dead. Man Who Laughs. I have never seen Man Who Laughs, but maybe that would be something that to see in the live music screening. Not bothered by. Serpico is out on 4K in Germany. Is it really? Einheim is hey, come on. Now this is why I really like doing video talks, because I learn that in some other country, which I don't necessarily know about, they have released something that I really want to see. So maybe I head to the Amazon Denmark and see I mean Germany. And to see if there really is Serpico 4K available for purchase. Two to pick. Don is dead and throw down. What is a throw down? Throw down. Yo do lung fu bong. 2004. A bit too new film for me, but it is directed by Johnny To. Visually arresting action drama from acclaimed director Johnny To, legendary judo fighter Zenzabo, and the legend unexpectedly gave up the sport and now lives the life of an alcoholic gambler who runs a pub. Maybe I'm not. It's a drama. Maybe I will pass. I already have, 125 pounds of worth of items in the basket. So right now there's 17 euros and 99 cents on Super Chat, and you take Google's cut and taxes away from it. It leaves me with something like 8 euros or something. So maybe I am losing money when I'm doing these types of lives, but it's okay because I like to watch films and talk about films, so it's okay. Okay, Tupe says, show us Prophecy VHS. Okay, if you really want that, I will go get it. Wait a second. Shit! What happened to my lights? So the lighting is back. Hey, here we have Prophecy, Pahan N. Pahan Enne, which means the omen of evil. And it is from SLT video, sick video release. And yeah, here we have it. Pahan Enne, John Frankenheimer. Great looking cover, this like a mutant fetus bear. Ooh, mama, oh mama, oh mama. For 5 years for the purchase. Holy shit, Film Fin. Holy hell, man, yeah. I really didn't mean it like that, that you should pay it, but yeah, hey, Film Fin, for the purchases, not for the purchases, but for the, making up my mind. Here is some Black Koskenkorva, Licorice Koskenkorva, thank you for 5 euros, Film Fin, yoo-hoo! Hooah! Hooah! So let's check out the basket. Now I have Revolver. That is it's a pre-order 16th May. So in a couple of weeks. It's only 1 month it is released, this Revolver. Hey, wait a second. Hey, wait a fucking second, man. Wait just a fucking moment. Hey, I will call it off. Revolver. I have... Okay. You don't even see the basket here. Okay, I will call off Revolver because I have the German Blu-ray release already of it. I didn't even remember it because I have not yet watched this. And this is from Film Art and it is number 14. So I'm not gonna be getting another double dipping this because I need to see this first. Of course, okay, Revolver removed, sorry. I need to see this. So I almost made a cardinal mistake. Double dipping a Blu-ray, even though I already had one. Yes, I will take another Kossu for 5 euros. Because Film Fin, you are such an awesome guy. And we need to do that Asian cinema thing. The Choyun Fat Live. In the Finnish section. Ooh, mama, ooh, mama, ooh, mama. Hey, 38 people still watching. Now you are real troopers. And if you mind hitting that like button, I would appreciate it. And also remember, if you are watching this as a recording, you can comment it in the comment section. If you have something to say, I will read the comments and I will answer there. Same cover art than Finnish DVD has. Yes, Pahan Enne, Omen. Yes, I don't know, where is my Finnish DVD? Well, you know what it looks like, but here it is. Here is this. I like it better than Eureka release art. Yeah, maybe this is cooler. Let's go see the Eureka art again. Prop heky. Yeah, I think this is better. This is simpler and this is, you know, like more mysterious maybe. Definitely, yes. Film Finn has definitely, he has watched 50 movies of Chow Yun Fat Man watched so far. Okay, we could time this like in June, but let's talk about that in the Discord. Not necessarily today, tonight, because I'm getting a little bit tipsy with all these Koskenkorvas, so maybe later. This has probably been the first time in English in the video talk that I'm you know, drunk. Yes, sounds good, man. Berry booze, cheers, man. Remember to take a little bit beer booze since it's a holiday tomorrow. Hey, that is what I've been doing here the whole time. But yeah, one more page for offers. 2 for £30. Hey, 976 Evil. Okay, so I would say 99 pence if I would take this and some other. Hey, I already have Mind Warp. Do I have Mind Warp? Is it discounted? Hey, why don't I have fucking Mind Warp in my basket? Didn't I put that? You saw me put that in the damn basket. So where the fuck is that at? Well, now it is definitely in the basket. Back again. Okay, it is 15 euros. So, okay, 15 pounds. So I have used the discount. Okay. So what others there were? Johnny Guitar not interested. Made in Hong Kong, not interested. Mothra already had that. Hey. Didn't I talk about this already? Do I already have this in the basket, man? This Nightwing. I already have Nightwings. Hey, let me show you Nightwings in the Finnish VHS. Of course I gotta show this because I paid like fucking, I don't know, I paid like 200 euros for this very rare R video red covered red case sheet, and this has this kind of like funny locking system of the cover page, so it was very expensive collector's items. So every time I get the chance to show this around, so I gotta do this. So here the Nightwings, and yes, I do indeed love the cover of this VHS over the Eureka version. Wouldn't you say? Here's the Eureka version, Nightwing. This is, in my opinion, much better. And this locking, so now you're playing with power, man. You have the power to lock and to unlock. Now that's a science fiction. That's a future right there. How about Corbucci's Specialists? So, what about that? How about that? Specialists. Specialisti. Johnny Holiday. Film by Sergio Corbucci. I have never seen that. This is a Western. Okay. Is this on par with the great side? No, not necessarily, but is this a okay western? Again, VHS cover is better than DVD and Blu-ray. Yeah, in my opinion, yes, it is correct. Okay. Hey, I want to see all Sergio Corbucci's films, so why not gonna be seeing this? I take Specialist. Very good Italian western, says Einheimischer. Okay, I'll take your word for it. And Snake Pilsner also says, I recall it was pretty good. Okie dokie. So was there anything else in the offers section? Il Grande Silenzio. Well, I don't need that because I had it already. And this is in my basket also. Add to basket. Let me just check if I really had that in the basket. Spy Who Came from the Cold. Yes, I do have them. Have the Spy Who Came from the Cold. Okay, let's see the other offers. Anything else? Danish movie Breeder, Bliss, don't know. Hell and High Water. Hell, these are pretty cheap. Hitler's Hollywood. What is that? Hitler's Hollywood. What? Nazi cinema was state-controlled industry subject to rigid political and cultural censorship. At the same time, it aspired to be great cinema. It views itself as an ideological and aesthetic alternative to Hollywood, a German dream factory. Whoa! It's a documentary. This is a very interesting sounding documentary. But I'm not a documentary guy. I want to see documentaries, but I don't necessarily want to buy them in the shelf. Hey, here's the Lucky. Okay, so many guys recommended Lucky, so I think I'm gonna get this in the basket, man. Reborn, New World, November, Running Against the Wind. Russian Raid. So is this like a raid but on a Russian? It's too new, 2020, Russia. Action. Nikita, former Russian Spetsnaz. It's like Nikolai Spetsnaz. Spetsnaz from the Dolph Lundgren film, Red Scorpion, yeah. A Russian feature inspired by Gareth Evans' 2011 martial art hit The Raid makes its debut on Blu-ray. Hey, anybody seen this? This kind of sounds like very interesting. Anybody seen this? Hey, you don't even see what I'm seeing here. Okay, this is the Russian Raid. And you didn't see, but I put Lucky in the basket. Running, Son of Denmark Strangled. The Butterfly Tree, Housemaid. Don't look so interesting. Third Fire, the Tiger, Under the Tree. Don't forget Seconds. Werewolf. Okay, what is Seconds? John Frankenheimer, Rock Hudson, Frank Campanella. From 1966, a science fiction thriller. Okay. To the enigmatic question, who are the Seconds? The film's original poster responded, the answer is almost too terrifying for words. The story of a man who buys for himself a totally new life. A man who lives the age-old dream. If I only could live my life all over again. John Frankenheimer directs Rock Hudson as a second. That is a newly plastic surgery altered reboot of, in this instant, a listless banker named Arthur Hamilton. Such procedures are carried by a secret organization only known as the Company, with a promise of giving an individual a chance of making a fresh start of life, but at what cost? Okay. Master of Cinema is proud to present Seconds on Blu-ray and DVD for the first time in UK. Area expressionist science fiction thriller, 5 stars. Perhaps Frankenheimer's Seconds was too high concept for the audiences in the 60s, but this science fiction thriller can now be recognized as a sheer brilliance. Okay. Gorgeous 4K restoration. Okay. I will add this to basket. It's not expensive. It is 13 pounds. Lionel Lauri says also Seconds was interesting. Wait a minute. Has this movie been remade starring Ryan Reynolds? This Seconds? Why? Or do you mean that? If it is, what is it called? Hey, thank you for this tip. Okay, there was nothing else, so maybe I settle for this. So right now in the basket it is worth 156 pounds worth of items, and I have 3 Monster Tales of Science Fiction Terror, Full Alert by recommendation from FilmFin, The Spy Who Came In From the Cold by recommendation from you, One-Armed Boxer by recommendation from you, Nightwing and Shadow of the Hawk. I don't recall that nobody probably did not recommend this. And I already have Nightwing with better cover, so okay, I will remove Nightwing from this shopping cart, because I put that for under consideration. For 3 films with Sammo Hung, Iron Fisted Monk, Magnificent Butcher, and Easter Condoms. So that is a great 3-film deal for only 20 pounds. So hey, wasn't this like a, come on? Hey, I know, because I removed that from the list. 10 the price got up, because this was under 18 pounds. Damn it. So okay, Nightwing. Eastern Condoms. Alex Cox, Repo Man, Oliver Stone, Salvador, Peter Yates, Friends of Eddie Coyle. Hey, I already have Repo Man, I do already have Salvador, not as Eureka releases, but on finished DVD. But what is Friends of Eddie Coyle? Hund. Okay, Nick the Wing. Probably it is. Okay, so if I add this to basket, back in the basket, so yes, no, it is still 20 pounds and 99 cents. Damn it. Okay, then I will remove that and fuck this shit. If you order over 150 euros worth, you should break the order smaller, otherwise you gotta pay customs. Well, don't I have to pay customs anyway? You know, there's no customs limit anymore. I missed your question, Bupre, of the question Panic in the Needlebalk, a Basino movie. Do you have it in the... Yes, I do. I have the Future Film DVD and I already also have the Showtime VHS. So yes, I do have it and it's a great picture. No, you don't have to pay customs with Eureka if it's under 150 years. Really? Is that a fact? I do know that Vesios, you know what you're talking about, so maybe then I need to get rid of something other, because this is 40 pounds and 95 pence, so okay. How much is that in euros? Maybe I need to get rid of something else, because then it is 150. Okay, so 140. Pounds to euro. Satana. Motherfucking... This goddamn... Okay, 140 pounds is 170 euros. So maybe I need to drop something else. Eureka is free shipping also, so it makes it sense to make smaller orders. Okay. Hey, thank you so much for your advice. Okay, Spy Who Came from the... I definitely want to see this. One Arm Boxer, I need to see this. 3 films with Sammo Hung. Yes, I need to see it. Mind Warp, I like it already. The Specialist, well, okay, it's only 12 pounds. Okay, I will rack this up. I will divide this into 2 orders, so it will be under 2 orders under 150 euros. Thank you for the tip. Tupe says, thanks Vili, you remember the cover for Prophecy. Very scary cover art, somehow from Kilun age. Yeah, it says, it could be, if you are a kid, it could be a very scary cover art. Okay, hey guys, I think I'm done with this broadcast, you know. I have gone through my Eureka collection and I have gone through like pretty extensively on the web page. So if you have any questions, you shoot your questions now. And if you want to say, did you like this type of show? Do you want me to do any other label spotlights? And yes, and these Koskenkorvasia, they are really getting in my head. And yeah. Vesius, at least Vesius likes it. It's a good subject for a video. Hey, Hynde, Indicator, I'm not saying it's gonna be next, but definitely Indicator is gonna be coming on. And Severin, and there's a lot of smaller labels that I want to spotlight on this show. Al Pacino live would be great in the future. Well, why not? It's quite a large topic, but why not? And yes. And also Criterion Collection, that would be awesome. That's a pretty huge topic too. And Kino Lorber, that would be awesome. You know, there's lots of stuff to be covered, and I think I will be doing maybe once in a month or maybe once in 2 months, but let's see. Ville, I think you have Full Alert Finnish DVD. No, I don't think so. Because I don't remember seeing that ever. But let me check Full Alert. Let's see if I really have the DVD. No, I don't. No, I don't. It could be that I have, you know, unboxed it in some donation, but I don't remember that I have that or anymore in there. Maybe I have. Well, I don't really actually remember ever even having to get that even getting that as a gift. Yes, Criterion. There's so much to talk about. It's gotta maybe it got to be like 2 episodes. Because I chose Eureka to be the first, because I think Eureka is more limited. You know, at least what I have in my shelf. You know, I didn't have that many Eurekas in my shelf, so I thought that it would be quick to go through them, and it was. And also, it would be quick to show some of that in the website, and also some of the offers. And also BFI, that is one label I really want to do. Yeah, Hunde. Oh yeah, it is a very tasty beers, very tasty beers. So anybody else out there drinking beers? Maybe soon I will go watch a movie, because maybe I will watch The Last Hunter. I watched today Last Hunter, the Anthony Margheriti film starring David Warbeck. I will go to see that in the end, and maybe I drink a few more beers, and then I am probably gonna go sleeping. Or should I go to the restaurant, to the bar? Yesterday I was in the bar. What do you guys say? I will put on the ending anthem. Say no to the bar, sleep is good. A wise advice. Film finished drinking beers and more is in the fridge, longer also. Film Fin is going to the bar. Nice. That is a way to celebrate a bank holiday. But yeah, hey, I want to thank you for your tips, and I want to thank you everybody who was watching this show, and also I want to thank all of you lovely super chatters. You're awesome, and in general, it is nice chatting you with you. And yes, I know I'm not a like a native English speaker, but when I speak, the more I speak, the more comfortable I am speaking. So I will be always having this, of course, the accent. But the more I talk, the less exciting, if you're not daily talking English, so it could be like a very huge gap to start speaking, especially going live and talking about people that you have never seen. So, yeah, please bear with me, and thank you for having me and keeping me company.
So hard, you ever seen this motherfucker?
Too bad, Film that we live in different cities.
talk, bitch.
Thank you for your compliments. Exactly, use the language and better you get. Yes.
You best subscribe or dive to video.
Alright. Hey, I wish you great to the rest of your evening, and I catch you the next Sunday. Next Sunday is gonna be unboxing show, so that is my favorite kind of show. And no last cheers, Philfin, yay! Last cheers. Okay, now I will take a huge gulp of salmiakkikos. Oi, so tasty. Philfin, have fun in bar, and maybe sometime we will meet in the bar and something. Thank you so much for your support, Mr. Filmfin and all others. And now I will leave you alone and wish you a very good night.